Okay, think I'm live now. Yeah, I'm live now. Great. I'm live now. Audio check on. I'm live now. Very well. So, yeah, everything clear. So my camera. Great. Okay, so great. I'm live now. Audio check on. You know, so we left off yesterday thing. We left off. Okay, so I left off the design of the thing yesterday like this. So, so this was the yesterday's. You can see yesterday live. We left off the design of this dashboard which we are building for this web app is off done and it is done by this this step, but now it is developed in much more high way. So this is the current state of the web now. So I you can see that I added the header and navigation panel, and so little bit of buttons which I thought I need, and so super little this part is this part, the main content part is as the same as before, but I removed the sidebar for now. If I need it in the future, I will make it more good, you know. Okay, so now I just go and do my commit here. Git add dot git commit, so update dashboard dashboard style dashboard correction by adding now var and which we did is set the theme Radix UIT. So now so we are pushing to this branch in the remote. Okay, so for now it is the designing part is done. So today I thought of doing, you know, in my this is full sprint. Yesterday we covered that this part and set up Axio for API calls. This is the thing which we are going to do now. So I'm going to use the documentation for that to go on. You know, so documentation of Axios. I already searched it on the Google app. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we already did it. Mm-hmm. Jackson is on live watching long time after the name change of this channel. So very great to see you, man. So I think we already installed. So npm. So we will install the Axios for our package. Now only we are doing it. So I am doing now only. So first step is done. So I installed the Axios package. Okay. So okay, now we are going to check. I need dark mode, man. Okay, so we will see the examples in the first place. So performing get, we need this thing. How to set up Axios for React. Okay, just now, first thing we are going to do that is we are going to collect the data. Hmm. First data collect பண்ணிடலாம். How many devices are there? So for that we need the type of the device, status, value, and control. Okay. Hmm. So to activate things and to on off things. So it is like on off if it is if it contains that backend value. So I'm thinking of my thing. Okay, I'm going to open up in so many. know, guys, I think about the insomnia. So it is API shifter, API testing. It used for API testing and API development stuff, and also it really helps in a lot other ways. Yeah. Wait, I'll share to to my friends. Okay, I shared it to my friends. Today only they know I'm doing it, doing the like. So we have the insomnia here. Let's check if what are the things we get here: name, status, updated at. I think we need that updated at feature like here. So wherever we need, we can use that. So that's what is no worries. And it value, that was one important thing. So we have to update the things. Okay, I took some reference for my DB configurations because it really helps in a lot other ways to architecturing the DP, and what are the information we need is really important. So it's for user collections. Okay. So decided to the plan. Actually, we don't have to use that here. some messages. Docker environment. So we did it in the Docker. So I'm going to. I'm just coding, man. A delay. Okay. Sudo docker. Oh, மாறியோ பேர் மாத்திரு லைவ் இல்லைன்னா எனேபிள் ஆகுது. Okay, my Docker container is up now. ஆமா ஸோ வந்துட்டாப்ல. So React developer, rate my page. I think you come and go. We are now, so I think two people I know. I share them. Nice. Let's check. So before that, we need to do a refresh function. So best thing is to commit this and give a pull request to the higher end. Mhm. Still, people are watching. One, two, one is me. I think I, I'm watching it on the response how it is. So not my brother also. That's it. So let's go to the. Oh, did I did any changes? Not, I think. Oh, okay. So good come. Done. It's all up to date now. So before making any changes in the backend, we will go push to the. Mhm. So let's push it. Filling the. I think it's wrong. Check out. Okay, we are in the Dove brand circuit. Git pull origin. Okay, already up to date. So no worry. No, nothing to worry about. So how to make PR? I already take a note of it. Take a PR, pushing to the branch. Okay, let's do pull request. Okay. So now we will go to the new branch. total 46 minutes of live. Okay, we will go to a new branch and start working. It be okay. We created a new branch. So we updated things. Mm, okay, we will come to the things. Device controller, user controller, AI, profile, login, and register. So we need to create a refresh function to deliberately make a change. So if anybody watching, say hi or let me connect, man. Then we will know how many members are there and have exciting things. Okay. Literally, just focusing on this. Yeah, Aura, you should go with men's tech. Okay, great. I love men's tech and I love JavaScript especially. So why PHP is I was kind of, you know, I started learning PHP and I wanted to do it and implement it because the PHP is for web, right? It created for web, and basically I am a PHP code developer. I'm using it for around 3 years, so I feel I have more control. Uh, in JavaScript also I have a control, but I just plain PHP is enough for web development, right? Just plain PHP. If we need any library, we could add. So, but I kind of like PHP to do it PHP way, you know. So yeah, men is a good choice, but I didn't want to go with it. So for communication purpose, I'm using for device to a server communication purpose. I'm using simple MQTT, so it's much more faster, and there is no need of JSON also to communicate between the devices. So I thought let's go with it, and I'm using Docker always for the development. And the thing is, I am developing in PHP and I am a PHP developer. Okay, thank you, and keep watching. If you want, I will explain what I am trying to do here. I'm slow in development, but I'm getting that. So yesterday, in yesterday live, it, that I did this front end, basic front end structure, you know. If you want, guys, I will definitely explain my. This is a workflow actually. API backend, RabbitMQ. It's a future only. The Google Home is a future, not a, you know, not first. First the target is to minimum to develop a minimum viable product. So after that only we have to add a lot more third parties into it, and I did some drawing, but it didn't come up well. I did not understand Hindi or any other languages. I only, you can read description about me. I'm from Tamil Nadu, so you can go with that. uh, could you try in English and make a connection between you and me? So it would be better and nice to common language, right? So I did not know Hindi. I'm based Tamil Nadu. So I'm searching for the ah, here it is. It's a UML diagram, which is not that important, but basically this is what doing. So okay, I'm making a yeah. That's why I come here to explain in the first place. I am developing on a web app, which is IoT interface kind of platform to connect IoT devices to the server to the cloud and make control and access. We can do both in that. So I already did on version 1. You can go and check out my, you know, my GitHub. So it's my GitHub profile. If you go to the IoT repository, I already done version 1, but it's a flaw. I did not know the architecture things. I did not know any design patterns and what is system design to develop it and scale it. So afterwards I learned, you can see that this is a 2.1. I just started things. So it's kind of client from your web app or mobile app. Mobile app is a secondary. First I'm going with the web client. It will connect to the backend API, as well as if you are a IoT enthusiast, or if you are okay, thank you. With the IoT means circuit things, and yeah, it's a Internet of Things. It is very well though. This is the UI. I just use the Radix themes, and I did the UI. Okay, IoT means it's the Internet of Things. Our mobile phone is IoT, and whichever the things you heard of smart plugs, right? Smart light. I have one lamp here, which is, you can see my tab. I took my tab, you know. Now I will go dark because I will access. You can see. Okay, so this is a light. Now I'm turning off. You can see I'm went to dark, right? So this is it. What are the things you controlled through a internet? What are the devices you control through internet? It is IoT. So you can do a lot of things with that. And if you are the IoT developer, means if you developing something, you can to connect to this web app. That's my whole idea. I started it for a different purpose. I started it for my own project. I did so. I completed the V1. I did it using a JSON. Uh, I completed the first version of it. What it happened means, when I click turn on, I have a video of it. I have a video explaining how things. So, Karan, did you understand what it IoT means now? Programming chips is firmware development, but yeah, kind of like it. You program the chips. I will show one microcontroller I have. So microcontrollers. So, hmm, wait a second. Yeah, I come. Okay, so you can see right here. This is a microcontroller. Let me wait. I will make myself big. Okay, so see, this is a microcontroller. It has the capability to connect with the internet. Okay, we are just learning in college 8051. Yeah, exactly. But 8051 can't able to connect to the internet, and it's not comes under IoT. It's a embedded system. you know so the IoT is comprises of embedded system and the cloud, which is internet. So from the embedded system, like this, we program on chip, like you said. We program on this chip to communicate with the cloud. That means which I am building right now. So through a APIs or MQTT protocol, message queuing transfer protocol, you can send the comments from web if I click, you can come and we saw that our web app, right? If I activate this smart thermostats, if I on, and it will send the signal command to this microcontroller which we already programmed in. And like vice versa, if we activated something in the microcontroller, it will automatically update that. If you see here, if you see, we have status in the table, status in the tables, right? So this all can be real timely updated by the microcontroller. If we programmed when it connect to the online, we programmed inside it, it has to send a command to the server, I am online, so it will update here. It comes online now. So likewise, it's IoT. It's a comprises of embedded system and cloud to communicate between, and you can access this device from anywhere. So use saw my lamp, right? I can communicate it from anywhere with my Google account alone. So that's a IoT means. So this comes to this web app. Oh yeah, okay. I appreciate that. It's a great info. So when we comes to this web app, wait a second. Open up to see read my is this watching. So when we comes to this web app, you can see this is this UI. This UI is simply that a dashboard for that web app which we talked about. It is written in React. Like it, backend is lamp stack, frontend is using React. So I just wanted to make it uh, both language. I love both language, JavaScript and PHP. But PHP is my core and best practice and long term, and I have experience in it. So I choose PHP for the backend, and Docker is my development area, and which is hosted in my home lab. And now you can see, mhm, you can see the okay. Uh, yeah, Docker is running. I have a kind of microservices things, PHP backend, that API server is running in one container, and MongoDB, Mongo Express, which is one, we can visualize the MongoDB in which we running one container here. You can see, right? It's a MongoDB container, and it's a visualization of that MongoDB. We can able to visualize that MongoDB data in the Mongo Express here. So another one container is IoT interface. So it is the network which is connecting that three component, you know. And another one thing which we can see in between is RabbitMQ. It is the broker for the message queuing services. So that's a simple setup of that development environment. So whatever the things which I developed here, it will also affect the things. So yeah, that's all. If anyone had anything about thing, so I will simply explain how it will, roughly explain how it will work. You know, I have heard all things like Docker, Mongo, but never started full stack, but want to learn any tips. Yeah, you can go through. I would suggest using AI. Nowadays, AI is far more good teacher than anyone. It's my complete. I learned React using AI alone. You heard about one ad, right? You can learn Python in 30 days and 30 days using AI. if you learning in a manual way, and they charge you for some money. But you don't need that. You don't need to charge any money for that kind of promotional ads and courses. You just go to API. I will show my learning curve. Yeah, here is my prep, and you can see I have a folder. So I already have a prior knowledge in React. I went off from it around 6 months, so I didn't get that thing, or one month we will leave break, we will just forget what is programming itself. So I go to refresh things, and you can see here how things went. 5 days around, each day I will learn 4 topics. If you are choosing any topic to learn, I would suggest to in the coursed way. That means if you have learn path to learn something, it would be better, right? So I would suggest go to this site, roadmap.sh. if you heard of it, I think. So go and choose your domain. What thing you need. You said full stack. So go ahead. Ah, just a bit. Start from here and click it and start learning each and everything. They have a free resources too. So they given a few free resources. See, here we have free resources too. So that's a good part about this website. So it's open source. You can able to develop something for them too here. And here they have AI tutor too. If you click here, AI tutor, and you can chat with it and start learning it. Like the modern website, what are the things that make the least one? Yeah. Yeah, HTML CSS is kind of like it becomes old in this AI era and efficient way. It's better to, okay. So it better to, yeah, it's a building block, correct. It better to learn any tools. So React is a tool to combine things like when I you can show my portfolio site. So this is my portfolio. It took 26 days to I built it using HTML, CSS, JavaScript from the scratch. When I did it and come to React, then only I realized the purpose of it, what it is and what it's doing, and why we need it. You can see I have a little components here, and when I developed this, I didn't have AI, but which it is around 3 to 4 we have AI, but I did not come across to know about the AI. And so it's all completely done by HTML CSS. So the problem comes here. You already said they are the blocks. It's the HTML CSS or the blocks. We have the project section, right? I just to upload the 3 projects here, just 3. If I need to add any project, I need to go to change the hard code HTML to add another project, right? So this is where the problems comes for each and every project and updating things. We don't need any things, that is, we don't want to go and update our source code, right? So that's a thing. So now I have this website for the project selves. That means I did something and I hosted it here for that one only purpose. Now my profile is using an Next.js. I did not build this. It is built using Next.js. I took it from one brother from the GitHub, and it was nice project, and it directly fetch the projects from uh, where I say it directly fetch from the GitHub and post all the projects which I am currently doing. You can see it automatically update the project. Yeah, that's also true though. AI will, yeah. What I'm what I will give a tips is use AI. If you didn't use AI, the people will using AI will replace you. It does, but when it architecturing and combining the big problem in together, AI can't able to do it by itself. Uh, as example, you take this app. I get the basic structure and stuff and architecturing things and get from the AI only. I use AI to uh, build the base thing. I already learn and understand and develop a basic structure of that uh, PHP MVP design pattern. But when we comes to start building things, you need to make it faster, right? You can let AI to code and do your thinking and analyzing and how you are going to architecture things, and you have to think. You have to take a baton to think and design. AI will code for you. So that's my point. So now you can see that use of React, right? It is using React, and I just only have to go and update JSON file. For if I did any certificate, I'll go and just update the, yeah, just update my JSON file. I did a topic of that certificate, and it will automatically update it here. So it's the thing, it makes use of tools. We just repeatedly, not just repeatedly doing it. So I would suggest full stack is banned nowadays. Banned out means there is a so much of demand in there's a less demand in market. A lot of peoples are learned. Okay, why PHP? Good question. So PHP is a good language for my project. For the things, PHP is, you all know PHP story, right? It is developed as a one small tool, uh, a daemon which is run in the backend of the server. That means if you see, I have my Linux server in my home. You can go. Uh, you can see a lot of processes running here, right? And you can see the some daemons are running too. That daemons is nothing but it runs at the back end while computer runs. You can see, you can take Apache server. If you run the server, it will run in a backend. And if you took you can see this, you can see here some daemons are running. Docker is daemon. In Docker they say F3. Where is F3? So F3, we will get a Docker. I was trying to search the Docker daemon. It is also the daemon is which is running. If your application is server is here, uh, you are running. I'm running a lot of Docker container, right? So it need Docker daemon to process the Docker container. So the thing which service is running in the backend of your server is a daemon. It's basically simple term, you know. So why PHP comes to that point? It's daemon is a thing which is running in the backend. You can see from here. If you have a Linux machine, go type desktop. You will see a lot of daemons is running begin. And why PHP? I took one big presentation itself for why PHP. Why not PHP? I will ask. Why not PHP? So, oh wait, I will show my. Mm, so it's okay, Karan. It is complicated to explain it in the one go thing, right? So I can able to explain roughly. Simply say, I will go and draw it for you. Okay. Okay. So here you can see, you have a front end, one front end and one back end and database. So these three combines a full stack. Front end is a client. Front end is a one of the client which is have the UAI and UX. If it is a different thing, just don't want to confuse things. Okay, front end is the thing which is comprised of HTML, CSS, or React, or Angular, or in PHP we can use Livewire, and Laravel. We have a front end in Laravel, which is Blade, Livewire, and so many different things. In other languages, but we have a flutter. It all comprises of front end. It's just going to give you the some UA and UX structure, like which I am developed currently right now. Okay, and backend is the service, which is simply a service. If I now see, take a look at this. All used simultaneously. Yeah, these three combined and work together as a full stack. Okay, these three combine and work together as a full stack, not simultaneously. L- let's consider one thing. If I triggering this button, that means it is inactive, and if I'm turning on to active, the front end, this is the front end, right? It will send a request, or yeah, request to the backend. It will send a request. It will send a request to the backend. The button is turned on to the active stage, and the backend will the backend is the place where do all the processing and have the what I how can I take, if I am sending the request to inactive, right? So now this backend is the responsible for storing data. Now that that device is went to active, it will store to the data and give a response to the front end. It is stored. It is stored. It is stored in the front end, and it is happeningly vice versa, and if the user, if the front end, this client asking for the any names or any user, it will send a request. Yeah, yeah. You get it, current. Yeah, if this front end asking for anything, like I need username, it backend will send, ask the DB to I need it. It fetch the, it fetch front end, it read the username and send it back to the front end, and front end will show it nicely. This is a rough thing, I would suggest you to learn about the HTTP protocol. You have here, right? I think. Oh, they didn't even touch HTTP. So it is an important concept for the web app. HTTP is the reason. Backend technologies, we have a lot. I think a lot of backend technologies. Uh, Backend technologies simply means which technology you are using. Like Laravel, it's all the frameworks. But if you use any language, it's also the backend technologies. And if you completely build one backend product, it's also the complete things. If you go to the HTTP and you will learn this, you know, the good way of. So you are currently pursuing any degrees, Karan? So that's a IoT means. B BTech, okay. Starting third year, okay. Just 1 year advanced than you. Will come up. No, don't worry. So if you are interested in web dev is a basic for everyone who are all trying to pursue their career in IT fields. Go and learn about HTTP protocol. It will amazingly teach you what the client server means and stuff and all. So it's all the simple, you know, thing. Yeah, done. So comes to this part. Yeah, I am now trying to do a DB schema architecture. I already have a rough work of it, rough idea. How can we architect things? Which is used by I used AI to do it. Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you too. And do subscribe and continue watching it. I will do live session around.
Disconnected.
Sorry for my speaker. It is
Cleared.
speaker. And if you are interested, continue watching my live sessions live. I will do this often, each and every day at 7 to 8 o'clock. I will start my stream and continue to till 9. If you wish, do subscribe and we will grow together. Yeah, great. Nice to meet you, Karan, because I saw when I'm doing my live, I will often look at my chat. I didn't receive anyone, but this is the second day. Yesterday, I talked with two people like this, you know. So if you are PHP is easy to learn, take note of it, like other languages. So that's it. So now we have. Okay, other one live streamer Aura. Are you still here? Been so silent for long. Okay, so my current database schema is like this. Contain device ID, name, status, owner ID, created at, updated at. Now just I have to consider things. Streams live. I like the Primogen guy. He's also one of the inspiration of doing the stream too, you know. And when I comes to sit in front of it, that makes sense. Gives the encouragement of a thing.
Disconnected.
It's disconnected.
Paired.
Just have him off that. Okay, now is the time to write a refresh. But it is a actual for a DB architecture now. Instead of we will go to this brand. Okay, check out. Okay. So here we are going to work in the refresh token point. So let's use a So how to implement the token refreshing? My PHP API JWT login authentication method. So I want use oops and error handling code. Writing a big chunk of code. It using SQL. I don't want SQL. It using MongoDB. I'm using MongoDB. I just missed the thing in prompt. Yo, it writing some big login and logout concept. Great. So I'll start and write the prompt clearly. So then only we can get our result. Using MongoDB and MVC design pattern. I already have the user class and it's taking time. And auth middleware class to check the authenticity of the token. Then I now need the refresh features and explain can I implement it. Nobody is watching. I think I am only watching. Ooh, it's writing somewhat, some big and big. It's going on forever. How long it will take to go? Okay, let us think. Oh, it thought I need everything. I already implemented the middleware. What? Uh, you know, this is AI and also my bad prompt engineering skill. Wow. It's writing, I think it building a complete everything. See what it is done. Create models, refresh. I knew it. Plod along. I won't be able to continue on. Oh, time is 9:05. Great. God will allow. Five, and I have a meeting to do. Attend. This is literally big code. Let's go and save here. My stomach started to sound, so it's time to go, I think. Mm. Okay, that's it about my today's live session. I didn't do it much. I just come and did a thing that is my headphones also go out of charge, and I just did some other front end things. Yeah, it's a time. That's it.